What's up, YouTube? We're out here. So I'm standing right now where I'm gonna be putting my water hole, and I'm gonna tell you this right now. I think I'm in a good spot. So water hole's going right where I'm standing. So over here is this 35-acre woods that goes that way, super thick, and then there's 85-acre woods. Then there's like a couple 20s. I'm standing in a 25-acre woods, and it's like a 5-acre woods. That's about 2 acres that way. It's 25 acres, but the 2-acre woods about 300 yards away that way. But and then fields and all that crap. But there's a main trail right here. A lot of main trails, they hunker for some reason on this corner. I don't know why, but they do. And a lot of trails over here. And they come from over here a lot. Either over here. Here. So I'm putting this water hole here. And I'm going to tell you guys why water holes can be such a great investment if you put one out. So I'm putting out a 150 to 200 gallon water tank. And luckily a farmer's let me have it. And this other farmer's helped me put it down here with a backhoe. It's about 50 pounds, but it's like a cattle farm tank, but it's like aluminum or metal, but it's 150, 200 gallons. So I won't have to fill it up probably ever after I fill it up. If I do, fill it up later. So here's some reasons why. Here, I'm gonna give you guys 5 tips on why adding a water hole can help you see more deer, see more late season to rut activity. So number 1, having water. So tip 1, water, so it's not going to attract more deer, but it's not going to bring in more deer, but it will attract deer to come to a certain spot that you want them to come. So adding a water hole always add water holes to your stand within 15 to 30 yards. So they're in range with bow and gun. So tip 1 is basically, it won't increase how many deer come over to your property, but it would attract them to come to a certain spot, and that's how you kill them. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is water it plays a big role. If deer know, hey, I can go here to get water, and instead of going down a huge ditch or having to travel so far for water, they know, hey, there's water here. They're gonna rely on it, and you know what? You're gonna see more deer. And trust me, having a water hole you put a trail cam on a water hole, you get deer almost every day. Well, not every day, but they'll hit it, and you really won't see a lot of activity until September. I'm gonna say October, but then it heats up late October through November because the bucks are gonna be chasing. And what do they need after they breed a doe or when they're chasing a doe? They're gonna be thirsty, so they need water. And with the tanks, the one I'm putting out, they can lay in it. About 3-4 deer can lay in it. It's huge. But that's tip number 2. Tip number 3. So this is actually like a multiple thing. So I got to figure out, since I'm going to put it right here, I got to find a branch, but to put my mock vine scrape on. But when you have a water hole, it's also really nice to put a mock vine scrape out. And I'm going to tell you why a mock vine scrape is huge. Mock vine scrapes is like a regular scrape. And to me, if you look up Jeff Sturgis, Whitetail Habitat Solutions, this is where I got it from him. And I love all his videos. And I just want to be like him, to be honest with you. Killing these monster bucks and making these awesome videos. So shout out to him. If you want to go to his channel, it's just Whitetail Habitat Solutions. But if you want to learn more and get better, be a better hunter. So there's a big trail right here, and I see a branch that's about 12 feet high. So what I'm probably going to do is get like a 6 to 7 foot vine and hang it down there. Hopefully I can hold it. It looks like it will. If not, I'll have to find a different tree. It doesn't got to be right next to it. It can be 5 yards, 10 yards away. Make sure it's just within range. But what will it do? It will drag in the bucks, the check, the scrape. Be like, hey, did a doe come here? Maybe leave some sign of her in heat. So that's what I did. And guess what? I'll tell you what. That's how I killed one of my first ever booners. Well, I've only killed a couple of giants, but that's how I killed one of my big ones with the mock vine scrapes. Also, your deer, trust me, because you can't put food out. I think it's like 15 or 30 days for some states, but like in Indiana, I think it's 15. But once you stop putting food out for the deer, it's really hard to get them on camera. So you either got to put it on trails or some scrapes. And I put scrapes in trails, but mostly scrapes. And I'll get a good intel what bucks are around. And mock vine scrapes, man, they're a changer. So that's tips number 3. Tip 4 about water holes. Make sure you always have a critter stick. Nothing little. Make sure it's like, so since depending on the size of the tank, I like to have it where it's 2 to 3 feet hanging out of it, so the squirrels and rabbits and other animals can get out easily. So with the one I'm using, it's like an 8 foot by 2 foot. So I'm probably gonna get I'll probably put one long one in for the 8 foot side and the 2 foot side another one. But I'm probably gonna leave it out a couple extra feet. So always do that, because you don't want no dead critter. If it, say a rat or a mouse or a bird or whatever dies in there, it dies, and then you have to empty it all out and put fresher water in. Tip number 5, make sure you always so depending on how big your tank is or whatever you put underneath the ground, you need to put 1 inch or 2 of soil down. So, because deer don't want just clean water. They want all that. They want that like murky, disgusting water. So, put about 1 inch or 2 of soil. I'm probably gonna put 3 to 4 just because my tank's huge. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. But trust me, guys, putting a water hole is gonna help you out so much. And from watching Jeff Sturgis, I've noticed I've increased seeing movement. I'm bringing in more bucks. That's the thing too, is you will bring in more bucks, because let me tell you this right now, when it comes to November, December, a lot of your waters areas are going to dry out, or the deer just don't want to go so far to get water. So if you know, like, hey, there's an 85 acre woods that probably holds 80 to 100, let's say, I'm gonna be honest, there's so many deer on this spot, but that 85 acre woods compared to this 25 and 35, that woods right there, and it's connected to a 20 acre, so I call it a 110 acre farm. Woods that probably holds 80 to 120. I'm not joking when I say this. 80 to 120 deer. I've seen crap tons of deer come out of there. So I can have videos I can post if you guys want me to, but it's unbelievable. I mean, this woods, it holds deer, but it's mostly kind of like a they'll stay, but also it's like a drive-through, like a hotel. Like they'll stay, come, go, and then they go to this 35 acre, but they come through a lot. But if you guys like the video, make sure you like it and subscribe. If you want to subscribe, I'm going to do a giveaway at 100. I was thinking about doing an Amazon gift card or Cabela's for $50 if you guys want. But I'm just really excited for this deer season, man. If you guys are pumped up and ready to put in some work for this coming up deer season, because I got big plans. I go into Pennsylvania after gun season, opening week of gun season. So I'm hoping to have a buck down by then. Oh, the does are easy. I can get a doe. I tag out in does after week 1, but I'll get 1 doe early and then I'll just hunt straight up buck. But I'm excited this year, and I actually spoke to a different landowner where I got permission to hunt one other property during gun season. He just told me today, he's like, if you want, go ahead. You can. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna give you permission to hunt because he's like, I can trust you. You're reliable. You help me out a lot. I'm like, perfect. I was like, oh my goodness, dude, I'm so thankful. I was like, thank you very much. And since it's not, and we're gonna have food this year. Praise the Lord! I'm so happy. We're gonna have food this year. I'm so happy. We're gonna have food right here. I'm leaving 2 acres. I cannot wait. And then he's not gonna put manure or chisel plowing. He's just gonna have beans over there. So I'm expecting to see a lot of deer coming up. I'm expecting to see some big ones too. But yeah, I got multiple videos that I want to keep doing. I've also been posting these just little shorts, just to kind of get some videos out there, see what you guys like. And don't be afraid to comment. If there's something you guys don't like or something you do like, just say it. But I'm excited, man. Deer hunting is one of my favorite things in the world. And I'll tell you what, if I can get my YouTube built up and make it where I can hunt and do what I want, I would do so much back to the community for you guys. So, but yeah, and also if you guys want, I can give you guys like more. I love doing tips and helping you guys out, because helping you guys kill them big bucks. It's trust me, killing big bucks are hard. Just even give you a chance or a better chance. And plus, like, don't let deer hunt. Don't get mad if you don't get a buck or you don't see them. Don't give up. It takes one time. I got lucky to kill. I killed my first ever big one a couple years back. And man, I killed my first buck when I was 14. And part of the reason why I never got a buck really, because I wanted a big one for first one, or mature buck. That's always what I want. Even when I was like 8 or 7, because of Dre Outdoors, they got me thinking. And honestly, that's okay. So. Another thing is, like, where we hunted, I just started getting permission to hunt these bigger woods. This 25 acre, we used to have an 80 acre woods that we started getting permission to hunt when I was 18, but they sold it, but that's okay. But, we used to have only like 2 acres, the 5 acre woods, 8 ditch line tree lines, but now we're getting a lot more. So 25 acres, a 30, a 25, we're getting more because of me, and then I might be able to lease these two. If I get these 2 areas I'm gonna lease, oh my goodness, it's a game changer. I'm gonna have to run 2 trail cams, and it's a 25-acre woods with a big green alfalfa field, and then a huge like 20-acre woods. It's like 100-acre woods, but the 20 acre is like right in the middle. So let's go. But I got some big plans, but if you guys want to kill a big one, I'm gonna help you guys out this year, and I might do a couple of live streams on YouTube if possible. If not, you guys can go check me out on TikTok. It's Conrad Emmons 2001. Give me a follow and comment. And also, I want you guys to know too, a lot of the stuff I do, some of it on TikTok is just jokes, like saying like there's this monster 8-pointer. I don't know what to call him yet, but he has like 8 to 10 inch G1, 8-inch G1s to 9, and he's like a 3-year-old this year. It's like I said he was 150, but he was really like a 130, 135, maybe 140. But it was just a joke, and some people got mad about it. But what's up, guys? But that's the plan, and man, I'm so excited for deer season. Nothing gets me more happier to put work in that pays off to kill a big one. But I got some big. I'm gonna take you guys with me this year, and we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna be putting in. So this year, I'm paying the farmer to leave 2 acres of standing beans in this area, and then also I'm putting in a food plot on one of the properties. It's a test experiment. I just want to see what it does, and if any big bucks come. I just don't. I mean, it's right next to a huge, big 80-something acre woods that we set permission to hunt. Right across it, actually, like next to the ditch. So we'll see. And also, I don't know how good it would do just to plant maybe like on the trails here of like food. I'm gonna see what would maybe a workout, because I mean it could just bring, even if it's like a little food, just to have them food. But we'll see. I'm gonna shut up now in the video. But if you guys like the video and you want to learn more, like and subscribe, please.